Hi, I'm Dan Hernandez. I'd like to welcome you to this week's episode of Sport Fishing. But today we have a very special treat for you. It's another Youth Foundation trip with another 40-45 kids, Southern California kids that never get the opportunity to go fishing, are out with us today. We got two very special friends and guests with us today. Mr. Tommy Lasorda, longtime Dodger.
Danny.
And Mr. Brad Penny. Hey, Brad. How you doing?
Good to see you.
These guys came out with us today. They want to spend a day with the kids. Brad loves the fish. Tommy likes being on the water. It's going to be lots of fun. We're going to show you some great action. And more importantly, we're providing an opportunity for kids that never get on the water to have fun fishing. So stay tuned for this week's exciting episode of Sport Fishing. Welcome to Sport Fishing with Dan Hernandez. This week's episode of Sport Fishing is brought to you by Cabela's, America's foremost outfitter. By Shakespeare, manufacturers of the Dan Hernandez signature fishing rods. By Game Saver, the best way to preserve your fish is with Game Saver. By Penn, America's leading reel manufacturer. Brad's here because he wants to help you guys, but he also loves fishing, and he wants to share that joy of fishing with you guys.
We'll show you what it's like to come out and fish. It's something I enjoy, and it's something that helps me get away from the game. So I'm looking forward to it, and we've planned this for a long time, so we're really excited about it.
Brad only gets one day off a month. Okay, he only gets one day every month for himself, and he chose to be here with you guys today.
Right. He's the #1 pitcher on the Dodgers. Let's show him our appreciation.
Thank you, guys.
Let's do that. Hoop hoop hooray! Hoop hoop hooray! Hoop hoop hooray! All right, now you got to do something for me now. I want everybody to hold their head back like this. Okay? And when I say to you, I want you to say, I love the Dodgers, okay? All right. Who do you love?
The Dodgers!
But say it again. Who do you love?
The Dodgers!
Good enough for me.
All right, you guys, line up right up here in the galley. Everybody gets 2 hot dogs, a bag of chips, and a soda. So I'll feed you guys before we start fishing. Okay, we're on the first spot right now. Everybody's just got their lines on the water. So the only thing that's showing up so far is just a couple mackerel. What we're trying to do is pick away at some sculpin off the bottom. We're on an old wreck area. I have a little B52 jig with the sinker on. Brad's got a lead head with a little grub on there with some squid on it. And he's got it on the bottom, so he's gonna see if he can pick away at some sculpin. So we'll fish this for a few more minutes. If we don't get bit, we'll move the boat. There's a fish right here. We just got a mackerel. Franco just caught this fish with help from Danny. Nice little sculpin. So what do you think of fishing? Having fun? Think you want to do this again? Mm-hmm. All right, cool. All right, well, nice fish. All right, I think that one's legal. Why don't we measure him, see if he's legal? This is Aurora. We just hooked a fish, handed it off to her, and she's bringing it up. Hopefully it's a sculpin. Might be a bass, who knows? Just fishing on the bottom, fishing right over this reef. It's a youth foundation trip. We got 40 kids out here, never been fishing before, having a good time. You see your first fish? Yeah? Here it comes. Oh, it's a nice sculpin. Okay, a little bit more, a little bit more. All right, that's good. Stop right there.
Aurora's got one. Let's see this one, Aurora. Is that a sculpin?
It's a sculpin.
Is it a sculpin?
Remember, turn around. This is a sculpin.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I'm at the bottom.
Taylor?
Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
All right, good job. That's pretty good.
You can spend your time, your energy, and your money into the youth of our country. You could do it at a better job. And you, Danny, you've done that. I heard the reaction of everybody here today, what you've accomplished. And by golly, you're my hero now. So keep up the good work. Always do what you've been doing because it's been very, very successful. And on behalf of Brad, Penny, and myself, and the entire Dodger organization, we're very, very pleased and proud of what you do. So what you do doesn't go unnoticed. We know what you're doing. And I've been with these youngsters today. It just is a blessing.
Everett just caught this fish. Kevin's helping him. And you see what he's using, just a dropper loop. How'd you do that, Everett? Was it hard?
Yeah, you need always to be patient.
You have to be patient. How do you like fishing?
It's great.
Yeah. You ever done this before?
Yes.
Yeah. Think you'll come back and do it again?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go ahead. Want to keep this one or release it?
Release it.
All right.
That's the way to do it, buddy. Good job, Everett.
There we go.
Yeah,
All right. Give me 5. All right. Get another one. Okay, what we're doing right now is we're just fishing this one spot. The fish are biting really good. Everybody's catching fish. Brad's caught a couple. I caught one. The kids are catching everything from calico bass, sculpin, mackerel, big variety of fish. So we're gonna take a little break from here, and we're gonna talk to Tommy and Brad a little bit and listen to them on why doing work like this, taking care of kids, making sure that they get experiences like this are important to them, and why they made the time to be here today. I love the way, Tommy gives back, and you always see him talking to kids, working with kids, and and I know there's a lot of ball players that love the outdoors. I just don't see a lot of them other than on some shows. So every time I've talked to you, the first thing that comes across is your love for fishing, hunting, just being outdoors. I know you love to play baseball, that's your job. Right. But there's nothing like just being on the water and sharing it with these kids. It's not like any one of us wants all these kids to be professional anglers or fishermen. Right. We just want them to experience the love for the sport that we all love so much.
Just to have a hobby that maybe they wouldn't have if you hadn't brought them out here is special, because like we talked about earlier, in the future, when they're 18 to 20 years old, they might have temptations, but they like to fish. They really caught on to it. And instead of going out and doing the wrong things, they might want to go fish and get some buddies and get them into fishing. It can really change someone's life.
That's right. The other thing I like about it, and you'll probably relate to this, Tommy, is that all these kids are out here, they have a fishing rod in their hand. They don't have a little electronic game or a Game Boy or whatever toy they play with. I mean, they're out here, they're touching bait, They can feel the wind in their face, feel the water, smell the ocean.
Well, you can look at them and you can see how happy they are. I mean, this is a great gift
for some youngster to be able to come out here and enjoy themselves, meet other youngsters. When it's time for us to get back and they leave this ship, they'll be forever grateful to you, Danny, for what you're doing for them. That's not too many guys can do that. Not too many guys want to do that.
Like you said, the video game thing. You don't see kids like when I was growing up. You'd see them out in the street playing baseball, or stick ball or something. You don't see that in LA, and this kind of gives them an opportunity. It's not the same thing, but they're outdoors doing something that is peaceful, and you're out here with Mother Nature, and it's awesome. I mean, it's just, I think it's a great opportunity, and anyone that hadn't experienced it should at least try it. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing, but I think a lot of people will be surprised on how much they would enjoy it.
And what I like about this sport too, it gets the kids outdoors. It helps teach them healthy techniques. It helps build stronger communities, healthier families. When we do the lake events, we have 500-600 kids show up.
Well, look,
it's just so remarkable.
I spoke to you, right? Do you remember what I said? What do you owe your parents?
Love and respect.
Yeah. See, she remembers that. You, what do you owe your parents?
Respect.
That's it.
I think Tommy's really good at this. I think that's why he enjoys doing it. He's a figure that everybody knows, and people listen to him. And I think that's great. Just like love and respect. I mean, they might not have known that before they got here today.
It's one of those things I think everybody just takes for granted.
Hey,
right.
Come here. You, come here. Did you remember what I said today?
Tell these people, what do you owe your parents?
Love and respect.
A little bit louder so they can hear you.
Love and respect.
Okay.
Let's say, I'll tell you, if I see you 10 years from now, and I'm walking down the street and I see you, and I say to you, what do you owe your parents?
Love and respect.
Say that, and remember that for the rest of your life, okay? You having fun?
You ever been fishing before?
Yeah.
You been out? Did you come out with us last time?
Yep.
So that was the first time you ever been fishing? You came out with us?
No. I've been fishing like over 10 times.
10 times?
Do you believe you're going to catch a fish today?
Yes.
Do you believe that you're a very fortunate young man?
Yes.
Do you believe that if it weren't for a guy like Danny, you wouldn't be here?
Yes.
So be thankful, be grateful, and be a good boy.
Catch a big fish. Now maybe you could tell our viewers about your love for the outdoors. I know you have a ranch back at home, and a lot of people don't know, but you and some of the Dodgers sneak away and go fishing when you get a chance.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Anytime we get a chance, we like to go fish or hunt. And Colorado, the West Coast is the best for it. Because San Francisco, you can go north up towards Petaluma, and we got some ranches we can hunt and fish for salmon. But Colorado, we fish for trout, and it kind of gets your mind off the game. You come out and enjoy it, and you know, even today, I haven't even thought about baseball at all, and this is a huge Dodger thing. But I mean, I'm out here fishing with the kids. It's a lot of fun. It's therapeutical. It's awesome.
And how is it when you meet these kids that haven't fished before? I mean, is it a special meaning to you to share this sport?
It is cool. I mean, I can remember when my dad brought me out here, and I had an opportunity to do it. So it's nice to get these kids out here for the first time, and you never know, it might help one kid out, you know, down in the future. You know, he may really love to fish, and that may keep a kid out of trouble. So I think it's awesome.
Cool. Was there anything you want to tell our viewers about what we're doing today?
Just basically, I want to thank the Blue Cross for paying for it, and thanking Dan for getting it together for us. I know we've been planning it for a long time, and finally today we get to do it. So thanks to Dan, and thanks to Blue Cross. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Brad.
Appreciate it.
You know, Brad could have done this with any group, but he wanted to be here with us, the Hernandez Youth Foundation. I really appreciate it. And just want you to see a different face of the Dodgers. You know, you see the guys out there playing ball and all that, but there are guys like Brad that they want to get back to the sport, that they love the sport, they love fishing, they love the outdoors, love hunting, and this is a classic example. I mean, not a lot of people take the time to do it, and like Tommy was saying, Brad said about me, that I actually get out there and take kids fishing. You know, Brad's one of the guys that actually makes the time to come out, spend his free time with the kids, and show his love for the sport, and to get back to kids is just awesome.
It is awesome.
Thanks a lot.
If we catch fish or not, it's just fun being out here, and that's what it's about.
Well, we're going to catch some fish.
All right.
All right. Thanks, man.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay, this is another sculpin. Jasmine's already caught 2 of them. Jasmine was talking to Tommy earlier. She said she'd never caught a fish before. And there we go. That's a sculpin right there. And this is, I don't think you've caught any sculpins before, but what's dangerous about these fish right here,
They have poison.
oh, yeah. Right, these all got poison in them. And they won't kill you, but that little pointer right there will put a venom in you, really hurt. You wouldn't be pitching for a while, a week or so. Yeah. Do you want to do it on purpose? Nice fish, huh? You can touch it right there, only right there. Right. All right, cool. All right, let's go ahead and let it go, right? To the other side. All right, give me 5. Good job. All right, well, let's take a little break from the action. We'll go to the tackle box and show you the tackle the kids are using today to catch fish. This week, the tackle box is brought to you by Cabela's, America's foremost outfitter. This week in the tackle box, I'm going to talk to you about what we're doing today. It's a very special trip. We got some very special guests with us, Tommy Lasorda and Brad Penny from the LA Dodgers, out here with a bunch of kids. And I want to show you an outfit that's perfect for this type of fishing. Half-day fishing locally here in Southern California, or even like an all-day, 3/4 day trip, this outfit will work great too. What we're doing today is targeting sculpin. And the way we fish for these smaller rockfish, and especially sculpin, we like to target them using a bucktail jig. This is a B52 bucktail. And the way we're fishing it today is in a reverse dropper loop. That means that the sinker's on the bottom, and where the hook would normally be, we have the bucktail. And because the bucktail's there, if your bait comes off, the bucktail's still there flashing around, the sculpin love it and they bite it really good. This is what the B52s look like. You can find them in your local stores. Now, as far as rods and reels, you don't need anything really extravagant for half-day fishing or even 3/4 day fishing. 1 or 2 outfits like this would work wonderful. This is a Dan Hernandez Ugly Stick custom rod matched up with a Pin 500. I would go with like a 20-pound outfit rod would work great. If the fish are a lot smaller and you're fishing shallower water, you can go like a 10 or 12-pound spinning rod. But for your all-around rig, I would have something like this. And a Pin 500 is a classic reel here in Southern California, really all over the country. But I tell you, more fish in Southern California have been caught on Pin 500s probably any other reel. And this is all you need. Match it up 20, 25-pound test line. You're all set. You have an outfit you can use every day here in Southern California. Well, let's get back on the water and join Brad and Tommy out here with all our kids for more action right here on Sport Fishing. Brad's bringing up a fish right now, fishing a bucktail jig right on the bottom. He's got a nice sculpin. Have you ever caught a sculpin before, Brad? First I caught one last time. No, we caught some sand bass last time. Pretty good. And you have to be so careful with these things. This is a little sculpin.
Someone was telling me they're good to eat, huh?
They are delicious to eat.
Tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. So this is Brad's first sculpin. For this week's tip of the week, Brad and I will be giving it. And I think, Brad, the big tip that we can tell the public today is, today wasn't so much about catching fish. It was just being out here with the kids, providing the opportunity. And as you saw today, so many of these kids, first time on the water, they just had so much fun.
Yeah, it was great. And you know, like you said, I am busy, but to give back and to be able to come out here and be with you and all the kids, and then the things you're doing for the kids and the cause that I believe in and support, I think it's great. You can see the kid's face. I think one kid said this was more fun than Disneyland. So you know they're having a great time, and it's been awesome. Hopefully we can do it again soon.
Yeah, I hope so. How do you like just being out here, just on the fresh air, away from the stadium for a little bit?
I love it, man. Like I said, I haven't thought about baseball other than knowing that I haven't thought about it and talking about it with you. But no, it's fun. I mean, caught a lot of fish today. A lot of kids got to catch their first fish, so it's been exciting. I mean, it's a great thing, and hopefully we can do it again. Yeah, we will. And so happy to have someone like Brad Penny as a role model, who's a big role model out there, to be a supporter of the Youth Foundation and supports and makes some time in his schedule to be here. You know, he's in the middle of the season, but he's here today. He wanted to be here with the kids, and he was the one that asked about being here. It's just so great.
And with the support of people like Brad, we can do this a lot more. We need your support at home so we can continue to do this, provide all these opportunities for kids. And as you know, Brad, unless people step forward and help these kids, they just won't experience the sport.
Right, and like we said earlier, you know, it really could change a kid's life. And hopefully they've enjoyed it enough to where they want to do it again, and we can all, as a group, get back together sometime.
Cool. Well, for Brad Penny and myself, Dan Hernandez, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Sport Fishing, and I hope you join us again next week as we go looking for more of the best in sport fishing. Thanks, man.
Thanks a lot, Dan. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you.